In today's tutorial, I'm gonna walk you through how to get your first job on UpWork and how to get started, just like I did, and you can get up to making a couple $1,000s a month. So make sure you stay tuned to learn more about it. Like always, guys, I'm gonna leave all the links down in the description. So if you haven't already, go in and check that out down in the description. And also too, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, look at our Patreon page, and let's get straight into the video. So the first thing you wanna do is start and get started and set up your account. So the first thing you're gonna realize when you set up your account, you're gonna need to go to upwork.com, go ahead, fill out the information that they have for actually signing up on that account right there. And then when you get the point to sign up right there, it's gonna take you through what type of account you wanna have on a freelancer account, or what type of order you wanna have another account. But the basic thing is just going through and putting your information in there and getting started. Because once you get past this part right here of getting started, let's get you to the next point where you go ahead and start generating revenue. Step number 2, you're gonna need to go through and verify your account. UpWork is doing a big thing right now where you're gonna have to verify your account, like your phone number, your email address, and also too, you might have to get on the phone and send some information to talk to someone who's on UpWork to make sure you verify, specifically for people who are in the United States. The reason why they're doing this right here, they're trying to protect the different people on the platform and make sure people aren't doing multiple accounts, or make sure people also too aren't going up and creating false accounts or showing stuff that's not them. It's really to give everybody a fair advantage. So it's one thing you should really look into doing. It really works out and help you verify your account. And also too, if you don't verify your account, you will see your account and a lot of the functions and stuff get blocked off for you. Basically, you go into your account and you'll see that a lot of times that you won't be able to bid or anything like that. So verifying your account is very important, and using your email address, your credit card, or some type of payment gateway, phone number, and also doing the in-person verification if it comes up. Step 3, now you're going to need to set up a professional freelancer account. So this is what you're going to go to your Freelancer Profile, and you're going to want to set up as best as possible. And the biggest thing is to go through in there, start at the top. Biggest thing is go through, look at other people's headers, and make sure that your header is compelling and stands out among the other people too as well. You want to take some time right here. I say this is going to be the thing that everyone sees, and then right after that, go straight to your profile photo. People who do not profile photos on UpWork do not get jobs, and you're less likely to get jobs. So adding a profile photo will allow people to connect with you, know who you are, and also to put a face to a name. It's a really good thing to do to help you start building out and actually building your actual brand out. So you got to go through and do it and put a profile photo up. Then right after that, you're gonna want to put a good description down. Different people do different things for their descriptions. I tend to go ahead and do a little bit of my experience, what can I offer to them, and then certain stuff that certain standards that I have that I'm planning to implement in every single project. I do that in my description. You can look at other people inside if you're having issues, look at other people by searching at the top and looking at what they're doing, and you can kind of see which way you should go. But it's really simple to do that part there, because basically the biggest thing they're going to go through and do is their headlines. They're going to see who you are from your profile photo, and then they're going to see what you do, which your headline needs to be able to explain exactly what you do and who you're for, and then your description is supposed to give them more details. And then once they get through reading all that right there, you're going to really want to go through and set up a couple more things. Add portfolio items. I recommend adding at least 3 to 4 at least. If you can, add as many as possible to show what you have done, and as you get more and more clients on UpWork, you're going to be able to go through and start adding those up as well. But I will at least try to add 3 or 4 to be able to really push out and decide on for people to be able to decide on if they're going to work with you or not. Once you do that there, you're going to want to take a couple of tests on UpWork, just like so if you're in the US, you don't really have to worry about this right here, but some people do require you to take the United States test for English. So you have to take that test, take at least 3 or 4 certification tests in your actual industry, so you can validate exactly that you know what you're talking about. They have practice quizzes and stuff you can go on and learn more about too as well. If you need help and trying to see what's on the course, you can look at that stuff too as well. This stuff right here will really help you rank higher too in the system and help you get that first job. Also too, for the last not least, make sure you put on any job, any education experience you have as well. Put those ones at the bottom. People really like to see that. So if you work for a pretty big company doing exactly what you're offering, or if you have a certification in it or anything along that lines, like if you're Google AdWords certified, or if you got a certification from another place like Adobe or something like that, or anything like that, make sure you put those there. Step number 4, it's time to apply for your first job. So when you're going through the process of applying for your jobs, a couple things you need to really look out and watch out when you're doing it. Don't always apply to the most biggest job. you really want to apply for jobs that have between 1 to 5 proposals and that are very recent. You want to make sure the job is something that you always apply to, something that you have something written out that you can send in them, at least 1 to 2 paragraphs, and have the most examples on. When you go in there is a ton of options, and a lot of times people get on there and they start trying to bid on every single thing. If you only do WooCommerce on WordPress sites, then make sure you stick to only doing WooCommerce websites and do that part there. If you're trying to only get people in a $500 to $1,000 budgets, then only stick to that area right there. You'll be more likely to get those because people will see what you can do for $500 and see what you have done, and they can also be able to see that. It's a really good way to do that. And then once you get a good base on there and you get at least a couple more reviews, you're able to go back on there and you can start applying for more jobs. But I really would tell you to keep it niche and very specific to stuff that you have done, or trying to make it as much as possible. You have a better chance of getting more people at work, because those people want a certain thing and you can talk the talk to be able to get them to convert and get them to be your client. Those are the simple techniques that you can really use. Many people don't use that, and if you do have a template and you are building in one niche area, make sure your template is very customizable too as well. So you can go through and you can customize it where you can put more information about the project, other projects you've done similar to this. Change out the links as well if you have different projects, just different projects that are related to that example and examples you have, and also maybe a portion where your questions and comments and stuff like that. That really works well right there, because that allows you to go through and not have the whole issue of going through and not knowing exactly what to do and making posting slow. But you should at least spend 2 to 3 minutes on every single bid. And UpWork is very good platform right here, because they only allow the maximum 70 bids a month, so which is really just 35 bids. So people only have 35 chances to bid, so it's less competition on there. You're more likely to get some work on there than other places. So something you really should look into doing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up as well. And if you haven't already, go and share this with a friend who's looking to go up and actually work more and get better UpWork jobs. And guys, I have a question for you today. Let me know yes or no down in the comment section. If you have an UpWork account, or if you don't have an UpWork account, please let me know down below, and I would love to see your portfolio. So make sure you post those links down below as well. And guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, go and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification, hit the notification squad. And also too as well, make sure you guys head over to our Patreon accounts if you want to support more, or you want free courses or other in-depth trainings such as consulting, anything like that. Make sure you look at the Patreon page. It's a very good place to look right there. And we're going to have a lot of new things, new interesting stuff over there that's really help push the channel forward, and also to give you extra benefits that you can get out of, such as getting consulting, getting your UpWork profile review, your website review, anything along that lines right there, or content we go over to help you as much as possible. But guys, thank you so much for watching. And then guys, I'm Xavier Kelly, and I'll see you in the next one.